First I gotta cut this rebar. I think it's 10 feet. It's 1/2 inch, 10-foot rebar. I'm gonna cut in half and put 4 on each side for my little arch trellis. Now I'm gonna sand them up a little so I can paint them, and then we'll get them put in the ground. We're gonna try to take them from this rough cut, very sharp, very dangerous, jagged. The backs don't look too bad. We're gonna take them from that to back like that, and a tip like this. Doesn't have to be perfect, but just don't really want any jagged edges before I put it in the ground, and so it looks cleaner when I paint it. I just got done primering the cattle panel. I'm gonna throw on some matte black finish, and then I'm gonna also paint the rebar so I can start getting it in place. I already got the area cleared out and leveled out, so I'm gonna do that next. All right, got a quarter of the way done. Got the black on, quarter of the way done. Letting it dry before I can move it so I can do the other half and then flip it over, finish. Got the arch assembled or put together. Right now I'm gonna give it some touch-up paint. I'm gonna paint this wire so it doesn't rust too fast, and just to give it a nicer appearance. And also I already got the area a little bit leveled and the bark chips moved to the side so that I can start digging the holes as soon as it's done planted, so I can start putting in the plants. I decided to put 2 what are they, maypop or hardy passion fruit vines in here, and 1 kiwi plant and 2 grapes. I want to plant 6 things, so one thing I don't know what I'm going to put for the last thing. I just know it has to be a vining plant. I'd like to get another maybe kiwi in there. That way it's 2 kiwis, 2 passion fruits. But we'll see. I'll leave the other one open for now, empty. I'll give you guys an update in a little bit. All right, I got it primered. Now, just waiting for it to dry. I'm gonna give it the black coat and touch up any other spots that I have on the arch. And then I'm gonna start planting. I already got the plants selected, and I just need to space them out and put them where they go. All right, here's the results of my arch. Right there. I got it painted now. It's all matching. So you guys can see, not a thing of beauty, but just had to twist some wire under there to get it secured. Just painted it. The thing I'm going with is all vining plants. I'm gonna put 2 grape vines in the back and 2 kiwis growing into each other. In the middle, it's blank because I don't have it yet. I gotta find the right variety. And then right here, these spots are also empty on the front, which is gonna be the front. Right there, I'm gonna add 2 passion fruits, 2 passion flowers, fruit plants, and I got those coming in. They should be here any day now. As soon as they come, I'm gonna plant them, and that way I can put in the bench. But right now it's empty. Dirt that I dug up, that is the native soil. I'm gonna add in a little bit of sphagnum peat moss and a little bit of compost, and not too much, just a little bit, just to soften up the dirt. I do know that the more additives that you add to your native soil, for example, perlite, vermiculite, sphagnum peat moss, it'll give it a softer texture and better drainage. But the downsides of it is, if you make the new home for the plant that you're installing, if you make it too comfortable in that new soil that you put in your hole, when the roots start to expand and they start to hit the native soil, which is a lot tougher, a lot more dense, then the new roots are going to tend to want to stay in that little area where you added the new soil mix. And so it's best just to add a light amount, not too much. That way the roots hit the edge of the original hole and they venture into the native soil and expand the roots. If you make it too comfortable in there, you're going to notice that if you were to dig it up, say a year later, the roots are going to be almost like in a pot. They're going to just be in their nice comfortable home, the nice soil that you added perlite, vermiculite, sphagnum peat moss, things like that, and then the roots are not going to really expand past that borderline. So I'm going to add just a little bit of sphagnum peat moss and just a little bit of compost, and that'll be it. So there's just a quick little shot of sphagnum peat moss. That darker stuff is the composted soil, and then right here is the native soil where you see the worms. I'm going to add just a little bit more of the native soil from the hole, mix it up, and then I'll install the 2 maypop plants. Alright, got the holes prepped, got the native soil mixed in with a little bit of sphagnum peat moss and compost. Now I'm gonna add some amendments real quick, lightly, and then I'll plant the maypop. Okay, so they're in their hole. Now I'm just gonna add some mycorrhizal inoculant. Not sponsored by any of these companies, obviously, but I really like to use this EBT Stone Organics Sure Start. It's a starter fertilizer for use at planting time, which is what I'm doing. And this is an inoculant for mycorrhizal fungi. It should help the roots be a lot healthier, stronger, and expand quicker, better, and allow the plant to gather nutrients a lot better, more efficiently. All you need is a small little pinch, which I'm gonna do on each of them. Make sure it gets on the roots. A little more. A little bit on that. Bless you, me. And I believe what you see on top of these little starter plugs is, I've used it before. It's like a gel that soaks up liquid, and it allows your plants to hold more moisture. Some people add it to their plant mix, potting mix. That way the plants absorb more moisture, but still drain well, and that way the roots are able to stay to be in soil that is a lot that retains moisture a lot better. Probably mix that in a little bit, and there it is. It's been installed. I just have to water it in. I wrapped the vines going up the trellis. Just have to water it in real good, and probably add the shade cloth so that the leaves don't get sunburned, since they have just came in from shipping. But that's it, guys and girls, women, ladies and gentlemen. We have one vine, a grapevine on each side, one kiwi on each side, maypop or passion flower plant right there. There's the other grapevine, the other variety of kiwi, and 2 maypop passion fruit flower plants. All I have to do now is I'm going to add the bench, and what I would like to do is make a raised bed, like a horseshoe shape, wrapped around the inside and outside, like starting there, both sides, and looping around. And this will be the back right here, going into the back. And then that way I'm able to plant other stuff to go up the trellis, or maybe add some nice flowers, since this is going to be an area where I could just relax in the shade and maybe watch the kids play. Since I spend a lot of time with them out in the backyard, I garden while they play. Hope you guys liked the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to hit the notification bell. Bye.